Hello, I've been trying to get Bluetooth running off my Home Assistant, and I'm like, this is impossible. I've got a Docker container, and I'm just trying to pass it through all the systems, and then I'm like, okay, maybe it's too complex, maybe I'll try and simplify it down. Finally get to like, just running it on bare metal, and I find out that this USB dongle isn't supported by Linux, which just ruins everything. And you're probably like, what does any of that mean? It just means I can't use this. I need to go buy another one because Linux just doesn't support it. But there's so many, it wasn't super clear that was the issue. Anyways, you're probably like, why do you need Bluetooth on your Home Assistant thing? And it's to, there you go. It's to run this. It's a CO2 monitor. It's to tell you when the CO2 is bad, and as you can see, it's bad. So now that we're outside, it has a chance to recalibrate with external air. So basically CO2 is what you breathe out, and when you breathe out, you don't really want to breathe it back in again. It's like one-time use. So you breathe out, and then a plant goes and picks up that CO2, and then they breathe that, and then they breathe that oxygen. So it's like a constant back and forth. What are we looking at now? We're in the green section now, so we're doing way better outside. It's still kind of high, but I think it's because it was still referring to CO2 from inside. But yeah, it's important because once you get up to like 1,000 parts per million, there's like a reduction in cognitive function, and if you're trying to think or like you're doing anything mental, it's probably best that you're at like your peak. So, it updated again. Down to 600. So the ambient is supposed to be about 400-ish. And at about that point, you've got the clearest mind, the most senses. But then when you get to 1,000, it's a little bit. And then if you've been inside in like a really stuffy room, it gets all the way up to like 2,000. And then that's really bad. I realized I probably should have talked about what this is. It is a Aranet 4, which is this cute... Look, it's transparent. You can see right through it. Allegedly, it has one of the best CO2 sensors in the game, and it has this cute e-ink display, which I think is really pretty. And if you take the batteries out, the display stays. So I would recommend it, but it's also very expensive, so I wouldn't recommend it for that. If you can find something else similar, maybe, but this is solid. So far it's been pretty good, but I don't know. I bought the most expensive thing in the category because I didn't want to fuck around with it, and here I am fucking around with Bluetooth. So I can't necessarily say that that's Aranet's fault. That's kind of on me for the setup. But yeah. So ideally, I want to have this running, talking to my Home Assistant, so that at the very least it could set off alarms or send a push notification to my phone to say, hey, open a window because you're dying. Sadly, without that Bluetooth adapter, I can't do it. I have ordered one, but I thought this one will work, which is why I ordered it in the first place. Sadly, no. So yeah, that's been my struggle for today, is trying to get this thing working. It's been pretty interesting watching it slowly climb up, and I feel like completely dumb, and then now I'm outside, I feel great. So yeah, remember, breathe fresh air, not re-breathed air. Anyways, that's going to be today's vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow.